Hello everyone. I have been trying to learn TypeScript for quite a long time, maybe last 3-4 months, and I couldn't do it, maybe due to procrastination or my workload. So I think it's high time that I should take it seriously. So I am planning to make one small project daily and post it on YouTube. I think it will keep me motivated to learn it daily, and maybe you guys can also learn along with me or practice it if you are already familiar with it. So I want to start with a very basic project. As you can see on the screen, it's a counter. I am just rendering a counter, and once you click on increment, it will increment the counter. Let's create one folder called projects. We can use the same repository for throughout the projects we make. Let's create one more folder called counter. Create one file called counter.tsx. Just like for JavaScript, the extension is JSX. For TypeScript, it is TSX. Let's export our function. Let's return a div to check if it is working or not. Let's import this in app.tsx. This is working fine. Okay. Let's create a basic structure for our counter. Count. There will be a button. Click me. This looks good. So let's maintain one state for the count and one function to update the state. So count set count use state. We can initialize it to 0. Let's use this count over here. Okay, this is working fine. Doesn't happen when you click me. Let's create one function to update this counter. Okay. This is let's see if this is working. Okay. So if you see over here, even though it just looks like a basic JavaScript code, it is working fine. So this is the thing with TypeScript. It doesn't enforce any type. If you just write a basic JS code, it will still work. So let's try to add types in this. So our count is a number. So let's give this a type. We can give this a type like this number. So if you see over here, this type is number. And the set count will also take number as an argument. So what does mean if I try to give it a value as a number, it will work fine. But if I try to give it something else, maybe a string, it will give an error over here. The string is not assignable to parameter of type set string number. Let me just disable the yes length. Okay. Let's undo it. Okay. This looks fine so far. Let's try to create a separate component for button, and let's see how can we pass the props. Let's create one more component called button.tsx. Sorry, let's just copy paste it here. Handle click. So what is the error over here? It's declared but never used. So over here it is saying that handle click is required. So this is a good thing about TypeScript. If we miss passing the prop, it will suggest, oh, sorry, it will throw a warning or error. So there's no error as such over here. Now it looks great. So if we come over here, it is type any. Any means it there is no type for this. It will accept anything. So let's try to give it a type. So we can use type button props, sorry, equal to handle click. Now what will be the type of the handle click function? So for that we can take help of VS Code. If we just hover over on click, it will give us the type. So we can just copy it, paste it over here, and just use it like this. Give the types to this, and see if it is working now. Let's refresh just in case. Yeah, this looks great. So in this case, we have learned how to give an initial, sorry, type to state, and how do you give type to props.